Morning, y'all. It's Tuesday, September 7th. Just come over to take a look at the sun on this side of the trailer, and as you can see the flake in there. It's not as prevalent as it was in clear coat over top of the midnight blue pearl on the fuel tanks on that zip cart. Far more prevalent there because we put it in the base coat. It's actually part of the base coat, but it's there in a big way. You can really see it. I kind of like that it isn't overwhelmingly sparkly. You have to, I mean, looking at it this way, it just looks kind of midnight blue. Looking at it in the direction of the sun, you can really see the sparkles. And I was hoping, because last night was a little tough, watching the videos, posting the thumbnail pictures and stuff, and seeing how orange peely the surface of it turned out. Looking at it now in the sun, just like I told you, Johnny, and I told Bobby, I've mentioned to a few different people, my dad had this analogy of polish the turd, right? You do the best you can with the turd underneath that you got to work with. Richard uses the terminology or philosophy of, if you can't dazzle them with brilliance, you baffle them with bullshit. My dad was make it shiny, polish the turd, right? If you can't make what's there any better than it already is, I mean, it's got a big patch on it, right? It had holes in it. These linear dents down the side, these scrapes in it, were from the signs on the side of the road, on the barrels. When the guy was, the ones that didn't dent the front and cut it open, literally scratched, just pressed in down the side. There's nothing we could do about that. So what Dad would say is make it shiny, make it sparkly, draw their attention to something other than the flaw, polish the turd. So I guess in that aspect, I can't complain too much. I guess we could have made it a little more sparkly, but we didn't want it to look like a disco ball going down the highway. So that looks pretty cool. When the sun hits it in a certain light, people going the other way on the highway will say, wow, look at that, that's pretty cool. Look at that 25-year-old trailer. So that's it. Just wrapping up this side. I did get over here yesterday. Oh, by the way, I did come back and took Rich's advice and did kind of poke some holes in some of the air bubbles that were here. Some of it I couldn't get around. I mean, there was just no fixing it. But a lot of the big heavy stuff is gone, right? There was a lot of big heavy stuff here that isn't there. So this is far more acceptable than the way it looked when we brought you the video yesterday. So we do what we can, right? I think following the directions on the can, waiting 3 to 5 minutes for flash time between medium wet coats, big mistake. Putting it over top of this thin vinyl tape, we're gonna have to go like a very light, like tack type coat, and then let it completely dry. Then come back and do another light type tack coat and let it completely dry. So when you do get to putting a medium wet coat on, it's not softening those lower layers and affecting the tape itself. Now, when I got done over there and we peeled it all off, I did come over and take the rest of the black striping off this side. So we're ready. It's going to rain tonight into tomorrow morning. So we're not going to do any painting today. But we put any masking tape on here and it gets wet, and it it leaves adhesive behind. You get what's going on here. I've taped this up 2 and 3 different times. You see all that glue on there? I mean, this isn't even stuck. I mean, it still feels sticky, right? And this stuff feels sticky, but that's what you get. You get a bunch of that crap left behind when it sits in the sun and it gets rained on and what have you. So I think when we do this side over here, I'll probably leave this plastic here and just tape from this edge over, and we'll probably take some Scotch-Brite to this, make sure it's good clean aluminum. Good clean aluminum. And yeah, we may clean all this whole little rain gutter off real good with Scotch-Brite and get it good clean aluminum and just tape all that off. So everything will be covered here. Then when we take this off, it'll just be a matter of coating this black stuff, and we might end up doing inside of there and this whole front piece of diamond plate here with the truck bed coating, and then we'll go ahead and re-hit the fenders again too, just to spruce them up a little bit. Who knows? We'll have to see how it goes, but that's it. We're pretty happy with that. It's blue. It looks a heck of a lot better than that dirty white. So, you know, we'll go with it. Just wanted to give you a quick update, guys. Hang in there. It'll get better. Still a bit breezy today. The wind's not giving up on us just yet, but yeah, that's it. That's all we got for you from Roseville. Godspeed. Hang in there, guys.